Hello Madden Nation, Sgibs here for another exciting edition. It is not your den, it is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, aka the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden NFL 2012 football, baby. Kicking off with a big bang, show number 120. We're getting swollen here. Show number 120. Big things today, part 3 of a 5-part series of our Arizona mini scheme. We're into the third day. Today we're going to talk about the gun tray halfback week Zona Dig. Oh, it has 2 blue routes? Oh, should have thought that, right? I love blue routes. If you didn't know that, you don't know me. I love blue routes in Madden NFL 12. Great to have in a scheme. Not only does this play have 2 blue routes, but it has one of the best deep routes in the entire game in the right slot. This play, for the angle that it takes, it's a streak. So say this is your streak, but it goes like this. It's like kind of bows out at the end. I can't move this part, but it like bows out like that. So this streak, I mean, if you throw it right, you can get almost any coverage. It takes a lot of time in the pocket, but that's what the blue routes are for. It's risky because if you have a good user defender, they can run back there and make a play on the ball. But against a lesser opponent, someone that might not have seen it before, you can definitely sneak this play in. But not to mention that these 2 blue routes are just dynamic. They're awesome. Typically the adjustments we like to make, both outside wide receivers place on curls. If you have a smaller wide receiver out there, consider a drag or a slant. But typically when I play with the Patriots, and I have big bad Weird Al Gronkovich on the far left, and then we have Aaron Hernandez on the far right. Two curls, and then the deep streak, and then 2 blue routes. The tight end on the blue route, very important. You can slide protect right, and actually he'll release as like a little quick pass. So this is our faux quick pass formation from the Arizona playbook. Not really fully a quick pass, but it's just as effective because it can work as one when you slide protect right, because that's going to give that tight end a free release upfield. But this play is all about putting pressure on the defense deep. Get the 2 blue routes for your safety valves in case pressure does not come and they're playing a lot of coverage defense. You have the 2 outside curls if you face man-to-man defense. It's very important. Curl routes are the best way to attack man-to-man coverage this year. If you don't have a curl route on every single play, you're not going to win many ball games because it's a safety valve, right? So that's your check down. So I love setting up a play so that I always have a check down. So if I'm looking to beat attack zone, I want to make sure I have 1 route, just one, just in case they play man-to-man coverage. And then if they do play man, I probably want to check down. I don't have to, but I probably should check down to my curl, my man-to-man beater. You can do drags, you do things like that, but I think the curl is the most effective way to attack man-to-man coverage this year. You can throw a regular curl, which is going to result in a better chance to get more yak yards after catch, or the safer curl, a low ball curl, where the receiver's actually going to drop down to a knee, catch the ball, and he'll be down. So he won't be able to move yards after the catch, but it's a little safer. Defense can't make a play on that ball. Defense is going to have a hard time making a play on that ball. So try that out, check it out in the lab, practice that out. But this play is devastating, guys. Cover 3, cover 2, cover 4, any type of man-to-man defense. The wide receiver in the slot is going to get the angle on the defender. You're just going to lob it up, click on, go make the catch. Check it out. It's a great play. Question of the day today is, I forgot what it was. What do you fear the most so far in Madden 12? Who's the most feared player that you're going to face? So, or maybe it's a team, right? So I remember back in the day, Madden NFL 06, so hated playing the Eagles. Every time someone logged on and I played the Eagles, I just didn't like it because I thought they're really good and I don't want to play them. So that was Madden 06, say Madden 05, Madden 04, didn't want to play the Falcons, right? You never wanted to play. I think this year is probably going to be the Eagles and the Raiders. You don't want to play those 2 teams. Those 2 teams are going to be phenomenal. You got 2 90-plus speed quarterbacks on both those teams. So that's why both those teams are going to be tough to face this year. Guys, going to get into the video breakdown. As always, though, a whole lot of you in that camera. I'm pointing at you, a whole lot of you, and only a little tiny part of me. We're changing the Madden community 1 snap at a time.
Alright, let's take a look at the Zona Dig. As you can see here, with slide protection right, the blue route by the tight end is a great option. We hot route far left, Gronkowski to a curl, our far right wide receiver to a drag, and slide protect right. And we're able to get a quick release by the tight end, and this makes a nice little quick pass. If you do read man-to-man defense, no one drop back in coverage, just drop back, throw a curl, or look at that underneath blue route. It's a nice high-low curl flat read to left as Woodhead releases the flat there. Just a curl. You can click on, not click on, it's up to you. If the defense is going to bring heavy blitzing, you can sit in the pocket, look to drop and hit this slot receiver again. This angled streak is a great deep post over the middle of the field that you can really look to stretch defenses vertically. As you can see here, the defense is playing a cover zero. They blocked 6 defenders on the blitz, and we just simply lob it up to one of our fast receivers, Brandon Tate, click on and make a nice catch. You're going to have a ton of time in the pocket with this play because of the double blue route, so feel confident, sit in the pocket, deliver the throw, and thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time on the next show, 121.